Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And after reviewing two absolutely stagnant heaps of shit in the last two videos, I'm glad to say things are looking a lot better this time. This is Starblade, which was released in 1991 by Namco, I think. I fucking had it on the screen just a few seconds ago and I've already forgotten. Now, when this game came out, these visuals that you're seeing here were quite simply staggering. Graphically, this game blew everyone away, especially when it was in the full arcade cabinet, which was how I used to play it. This was one of the last games I used to play regularly down the arcades, with it being a 91 release. That's not all that surprising. But the full cabinet had surround sound. It did have a couple of strobe. There you go, it is Namco. It did have a couple of strobe lights, which I didn't like too much. The audio was unbelievable. The video was unbelievable. It was obviously, it was still using a CRT monitor. It wasn't a widescreen, unfortunately, but it was a big old size. It must have been. It must have been something like a 36-inch screen or something. It was huge. And when it was reviewed, when it first came out, everybody who reviewed it said just that graphically and in terms of audio, it was phenomenal. Where they weren't so keen on it was the gameplay. Now, I have to say I don't agree with that at all. I think the gameplay is fantastic. Yes, it is fairly simple. It's a shoot 'em up. You could almost say that there are several similarities between this and the PC game Incoming, except you're not changing what vessel you're in. You stay in the same vessel. You are in the ship called the Geosword, which is well, actually I think you are a gunner on the Geosword. The team leader, who constantly talks to you over the over the intercom throughout the game, I think he is the main pilot, but you are like the main gunner. So you are constantly attacking the enemy ships, but you have no actual control of where your ship is going. Now, the idea of the game is that, well, you are undertaking Operation Starblade. Indeed, I used to keep thinking the game was actually called Operation Starblade, but it's not. It is just Starblade. And there is a threat to your home planet, which is rather boringly just called the Mother Planet, from something that you may think, that sounds awfully familiar. There is a mechanized planet. Could it be a Death Star by any chance? And when you see it, you think, yes, it could be a Death Star, except it's been painted brown. But yeah, so it's a mechanized planet called Red Eye, which is like the home base of the enemy, whatever they are, who are attacking you and your system. You have to destroy the power core within Red Eye. For some reason the power core is called the Octopus. I don't know why, but it is. However, that isn't the end of the game. You then, once you've destroyed the power core, which you have to do in, like, I think it's like 2 or 3 different stages, you then have to take out the enemy mothership, which is actually on screen right now. It appears quite frequently throughout the game. And once you've destroyed the mothership, that then is game over. Now unfortunately there are some graphics glitches and some audio glitches on the MAME emulator for this game, but well, considering the complexity of it, you can't complain too much. I mean, to give you an idea of the complexity, if we look at the actual machine information, there are 6 processors on this fucking thing. 2 of them are Motorola 68000s running at 12.25 megahertz. Those 2 together, well, certainly give it a fair bit of power. I'm not familiar with the 6809 processor. I'm certainly not familiar with the other ones that come along afterwards, which I assume are co-processors that are dedicated to graphics or something. Someone who's more clued up on arcade hardware can fill you in. This game did not get a home computer conversion, but it did come out on some consoles. Because it came out on consoles, I haven't got a clue which ones, because the one and only console I ever had and the one and only console I've ever liked was the Atari 2600, and you were certainly not going to be playing this game on that. Now I'm getting all of this blurb out of the way because during the game, as I say, there's a lot of speech, and I think the atmosphere of the game is so good that I don't really want to be talking over it too much. So, well, let's get a game underway. We need 2 credits to actually start it, but from then on it's only 1 credit to continue. Hopefully I won't need to use too many continues. I don't know if I will complete the game, but we'll give it a stab. So, alright, I'll try and keep the talk to a minimum so we can actually concentrate and hear the sound effects. I have been able to finally get the MAME emulator configured to use my mouse. I can't believe it took me this long, especially as once I found the solution it was unbelievably easy to implement. But it means that I'll certainly be able to play this better than I was, you know, able to play fucking Firefox and whatever the other one was that came along a bit later that needed a analog controller. So anyway, let's see how this goes then. Right, here we go.
Prepare for Operation Starblade. Calling Starfighter Geosword. Calling Geosword. Come in, Geosword. The enemy task force mechanized planet Red Eye just reached the Federation of Planets and is approaching our mother planet.
Brown Death Star.
Our strategy is to neutralize Red Eye and defeat the menace to our mother planet. Aim at the power source generator of Red Eye. All energy converges on the Power Stone, which is inside of Octopus. Good luck, Geosword. Over.
Right, no power-ups or nothing. It's just blow the fuck out of the lot of them. Here we go.
Located enemy flagship commander. This is Team Leader. This is Team Leader. We are under attack. Energy shields warp. Enemy fleet has warped towards Red Eye. Pursue and engage Red Eye.
The last time I played this down the arcades, I had rather large quantities of alcohol and amphetamines going through my system, so that hyperspace part looked quite freaky.
This is Team Leader. Attack the port,
Geosword, all attack with starboard. Over.
Fucking hell. I'm taking a lot more damage than usual.
Making a rapid descent. Entering enemy's defense line.
Geosword, come in, Geosword. This is team leader. This is team leader. Attack the port, Geosword. All attack with starboard. Over.
Shields low.
Oh, fucking not already. That's looking like it's, yeah. Alright, let's bung in a couple more credits. Off we go, carrying on.
Geosword, come in, Geosword. This is team leader. This is team leader. Attack the starboard.
Driver attack. Energy shields decreasing.
Fuck it.
Making a quick turn.
Christ, I'm fucking taking a lot of hits here. That strobing is
Making a rapid descent.
not good. Well, not good for me anyway.
Danger. Shields low. Danger. Shields low.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm not getting through there. Alright, well I've still got credits going. I did not last long there though. There's the mothership again. Flagship rather. It looks like they may be jumping again soon.
You're under attack. Energy for shields decreasing.
Whoa!
Making a quick turn.
Fucking hell. Yeah, this is long past the point where I've normally been destroyed, so... Fucking yeah!
Making a steep rise.
You're telling me.
Making a rapid descent. Danger. Shields low. Danger.
Again.
Shields low.
Geosword, come in, Geosword. This is team leader. This is team leader. Attack the port, Geosword. All attack with starboard. Over.
And that's it, gone again. Bloody hell, we're getting quite close to red eye now.
You're under attack. Energy for shields decreasing.
There it is.
Located enemy flagship commander. Broke through the enemy's last defenses and are going to descend to Red Eye now. Red Eye is shielded by special energy shields. There are enemy access passages through the shields. We have located a passage and are headed for Octopus. Locate the target approach vector on Red Eye surface. Shift to surface navigation mode.
I don't think I'm going to last too long on here, not with shields this low.
This is team leader. This is team leader. Take the right one, Geosword. I'll take the left one.
Danger. Shields.
Oh fuck, I thought I'd taken that cunt out. And there's me gone down again. Alright, bug a few more credits in. We're getting close to, well actually no, we're nowhere near the fucking Octopus, but
Located enemy flagship commander.
fucking flagship's down here as well.
Under attack. Energy shields decreasing. Making a quick turn.
Spending all my time attacking the actual gun emplacements instead of the shots.
Making a steep rise.
I thought that was,
Geosword, I'll attack the starboard. Over.
I thought that was the tower with the Octopus, and no, fucking going down any second now.
Navigating the ravine in order to avoid radar detection.
And that's us down. Yeah, we got further than I thought though.
We are underway making a quick turn. Located enemy flagship commander.
Oh.
Making a steep rise. Making a quick turn.
Fucking hell.
Danger. Shields low. Making a steep rise. Making a rapid descent.
This is team leader. This is team leader. Attack the port, Geosword. I'll attack the starboard. Over.
I'm not going to be attacking the port just yet.
You're under attack. Energy shields decreasing.
I've seen some players actually complete this on single credit. Fuck knows how they did it.
Warning. flagship commander.
Oh, fucking hell, this credit hasn't lasted long. There's the tower.
Penetrate red eye surface defense. Target power stone is in the central energy chamber.
I think we ploughed into that one. Yes, we did. But we are fucking close.
Destroy power stone. You're under attack. Energy shields decreasing.
So we're actually now inside the Optimus tower. And we are taking an absolute fucking hammering. And the next hit is going to take us down. Okay, I got this far now, I've got to carry on. Fucking yeah. You don't say. Because I've got to destroy all these fucking crystal things that are all hanging around it before I can actually destroy the main power crystal there. And well, as you can see, I'm doing a shit job of it because I'm already out again. There we go, the main power crystal is down.
All new ships launch. Over.
Oh, that's Red Eye gone bye-bye.
Verify octopus energy source has decreased and stopped. Mission accomplished. Return to base now. Warning, warning. Sensors indicate large-scale warp reaction at 12 o'clock. Spot the surviving enemy fighters.
Now they are retaliating big time.
Located enemy flagship.
There's the flagship again. That is ultimately the final target. Now we have a like 3D radar thing around us showing us who and what is there with us.
This is Team Leader. Ring alert, ring alert. Penetrate the giant battleship. Over.
Whoa! Didn't even fucking see them coming along. Fuck it, that's me down. Well, I'll tell you what, oh fuck it, I'll use the last credit that I've got. But, I mean, I've taken out Red Eye, so... Yeah, that's really the main thing. Crash through that one. man crashed through some of those as well.
Geosword, come in, Geosword. This is team leader.
I keep doing that. I'm so like focused on taking out the ships, I don't see the missiles and that they've fired. I am now very close to the end, I think.
Find the iceberg control center.
This is the PowerPoint of this huge ship that's shown up. There's almost a Tron look to this area. This could almost be the fucking MCP or something.
Destroy all the projections.
Oh, fuck it, go on then. This is actually slightly easier than the attack on Red Eye, I think. Okay, it was, it's not now. Fuck yeah. Well, I've only got like a couple of these things left to get.
Shields decreasing.
That's the power source for this thing gone. Now we have to get out of here. And I think the last target, or the next target, is the enemy flagship, which has been following us for fuck knows how long.
This is team leader. This is team leader. All wing ships launch. Over.
Spot the surviving enemy fighters. Located enemy flagship commander.
There we go. Now the flagship's the last thing. But trying to take this fucker out is difficult to say the least. Looks like it's getting low. So am I, as me down.
You're under attack. Energy with shields decreasing.
And that's him gone. There we go.
This is team leader. This is team leader. We accomplished the mission and return to base now. Nice work, gentlemen. Over.
There we go. That is Starblade completed. Graphically, I think it's superb. I think it's great now, even though I'm sure plenty of people will say the graphics look shit now compared to modern games. I think they're great today, and in '91 they were absolutely staggering. In terms of audio, for a game with this much action, I find the audio is a bit sparse. The sound effects on your firing are a bit weedy. The explosion sounds are also a bit weedy. The speech is pretty good for the most part, but the team leader, he always sounds like he's seriously just reading it off a script. Otherwise it sounds pretty good, and the gameplay I think is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the game, and as you've seen, although it gives you a fairly gentle start, it does get seriously tough as the game goes on. So yeah, it's just a properly decent game. I will score this 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'm a big fan, and I definitely recommend it. So there we go, that is Starblade then, the arcade coin-op from Namco. 9 out of 10. That brings this review to an end, and we shall see you at the next one. Once I put my fucking name in, if I can do that with the mouse. This is going to be a fucking... Here we go, right. There we go. Ah, I'm first. What a surprise. Okay, right, that is definitely it. So, yep, that is this video brought to an end. So now we really will see you at the next one.